Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, Drew Nation, and of course, the GCVs. Let's get right into it. Even though the effort put in to take you down was ridiculous, you stood tall and came out triumphant. They put in a ridiculous effort to try to take you down. All right. There are those who don't like seeing you in the position that you're in. And it's a great position for you to be in. Whether you have reached a certain level of success, whether you're working towards a certain level of success, all right, whether you are working your way up from the bottom and you have a certain view of yourself, you have a certain outlook on life. They may be trying to get you to not see yourself a certain way. They may be trying to get you to not feel a certain way. All right. And it is very destructive when people have the nerve to feel that they need to try to stop someone from looking at themselves a certain way. Because however you see yourself, that's what you're going to become. And the way you see yourself has certain people intimidated. And because you see yourself a certain way, they know that eventually, sooner or later, that's what you're going to become. That's what you're embodying. That's the presence and the energy that's the presence they feel around you. And that's the energy you're giving off when they're in your presence. They feel that you're looking at yourself from a higher standard. You're viewing yourself the way a successful person would see themselves. And you have to stand tall when people want to try to change your narrative and rewrite your story. All right. As a wise person once said, all right, as a wise person once said, you can let them tell your story. Don't let them write your story. And when people want to try to take you down, they're trying to write your story. When people want to change how you see yourself, they're trying to rewrite or write your story. People are allowed to view you however they want. They're allowed to view you however they want to view you. They can say about you whatever they want to say about you, but you have to not allow them to change how you feel about yourself. You can't absorb other people's negative energy when it comes to you. You can't take in somebody else's opinion about you and make it your own. Don't internalize and personalize the things that people either say about you or what they're trying to get you to feel about yourself. They may view you as someone that's high and mighty. They may look at you as someone who has their head in the clouds. All right. They may look at you as someone who is feeling themselves a little too much, but you're supposed to be feeling yourself. All right. You're supposed to keep your head high. All right. You're supposed to have a certain amount of confidence about yourself so that way you can feel good about yourself. It's not up to you to be worried about or concerned about what other people feel or think when they see you, as long as you're not doing anything wrong to anyone else to influence that. So the fact that you're viewing yourself as a successful person, you're viewing yourself as the person that you want to be, you're seeing yourself as the person that is doing what they want to do, those kinds of things, it gives off a certain energy to other people. And they start to feel that you think you are someone. You think you're somebody. Oh, who do they think they are? You are whoever you think you are. If you think you're the basketball player, that's who you are. You think you're the hairstylist, that's who you are. You think you're a successful person, that's who you are. And when you start to think better things about yourself, and not negative thoughts, like majority of people, you're going to your whole vibe is just going to be different. Everything about you is going to change for the better. All right. So when you start to uplift yourself, when you start to applaud yourself, when you start to big up yourself, there are going to be certain people that are going to catch whiff of that, and they're going to feel that they have to try to put an end to that. It's like a game for them. Some people like to play weird games. Some people like to have power over others. Some people like to crush another person's spirit or deflate somebody's balloon. It's like you're having a good day, you have your balloon, you got your ice cream or your candy, and you're having a good day outside, and then somebody wants to come over and pop your balloon. People who like to bring other people down, it's a sport for them. It's a game for them. I see someone who feels better than me. I need to say something to this person because how they're feeling around me and me having to view how they feel is affecting me in a way to where now I'm feeling some type of way towards this person. So I have to try to stop that. I don't understand how to make myself feel better, so I have to kill the good feeling in somebody else. And there are those who do that. They enjoy doing that. It's a good time for them. Some people enjoy doing evil and enjoy having a good time doing negative things. All right, this is the effort that they're putting in. And when you have more than one person coming at you like this, it could be pretty hectic. All right, it could be pretty hard to deal with. All right, it could be a rough experience to have to deal with something like this. But if you don't allow their influence to change how you feel about yourself, if you're not influenced by them, and you keep your mind where it's supposed to be, focused on the things that make you feel good about yourself. You don't give in to how somebody wants you to feel about yourself. All right, they may be looking at you, with the little evil eye. All right, they may have their little put downs. They may have negative things to say around you indirectly. All right, you may be walking past them. They may say something so you hear to try to affect your spirit some type of way. But you have to cancel things out, and you have to not believe people. What people say, just because they say it, it doesn't necessarily make it true. When someone has something to say, when someone has something, that's not right, it's like, yo, why would you say that? Like, you're trying to make this person feel some kind of way because you see that they're feeling good, and because you yourself don't feel good, you're trying to bring this person down. So you have to ignore people trying to bring you down. You have to ignore put downs. You have to not be affected by things that come out of people's mouths. It's all about you telling yourself what to think and not letting the world tell you what to think. Don't let people tell you what to think. Don't let people try to make you feel a certain way about yourself. You tell yourself what to feel about yourself. And that's going to allow you to continue to stand tall. That's going to allow you to continue to destroy and kill negative vibes from other people. All right, somebody may be looking at you a weird way. That stuff is real. It's energetic. It's an energy transfer. When people are looking at you like they want to do something to you, or people are looking at you like they're trying to make you put your head down, or make you feel bad about yourself, or giving you like a dirty look, that stuff is real. They even got a name for it, the narcissistic stare. All right, people giving you that narcissistic stare or that narcissistic glare. Don't feel bad about yourself. All right, people know how to transfer negative energy into other people, and they do it. You have to redirect that energy back to them. You have to redirect that energy back to them and continue to feel good about yourself. Whether it's a stare, whether it's something that someone says, you have to believe that that's not true. All right. Some of us, we believe the things that people say. All right. Some of us have been programmed to not trust ourselves too much and to not trust our own thoughts. All right. Some of us have to strengthen our belief in ourselves. So that's how you're able to stand tall in the midst of these kinds of things. You strengthen the belief in yourself. You tell yourself how you want to view yourself, and you keep working on you until you believe the things about you to the point to where when someone has something to say, or someone tries to make you not believe in yourself, or someone tries to make you feel bad about who you are, you can disregard that completely. Your mind you have to work on your mind till it becomes strong enough and to where it's not weak. A weak mind believes anything and everything that's said to it. Oh, they said this about me. It must be true. Oh, well, she said I can't do it. It must be true. He said that sounds dumb. It must be true. They told me I wouldn't get anywhere. That must be true. When you have a level of greatness and people see your potential to achieve great things, and if they don't want you to believe in yourself to where you can actually make that happen, because they don't want to see you reach the level that they know you can get to, they could possibly purposefully be negative and say things to try to stop that from happening. And that's what getting in a person's head is about. They want to get in your head and get you to believe the things they say, to try to rewrite how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. They want the things that they say to be floating around your conscious mind. All right. And they're trying to plant seeds so that way it goes from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. They want these things to seep down, deep down, and get into your spirit. So that way, instead of you feeling confident in yourself, now you're walking around feeling insecure. You're walking around second guessing yourself. All right. You're moving through life with doubt. This is what all that stuff is about. They want you to doubt yourself in a way to where you're not going to be as confident, because if you actually see the things for yourself actually happening and coming true, they will. If you see yourself as a certain type of person, that's who you're going to be. And some people, they know that. Or some people know that. So on a certain level, you may think that, oh, this person doesn't know this or they don't know that. Don't underestimate anybody. You're learning things, and you're coming across certain things, and you're bettering yourself, you're motivating yourself, you're self-educating. Still, don't underestimate anybody. You may see them not do too much, but you really don't know what they're up to. All right, because they may have a certain type of behavior, and they may show a certain lack in certain areas, but it doesn't mean that they don't know certain things. So you can't underestimate people and just assume that, oh, this person doesn't, because they don't know this, they don't know anything. Oh, because they're this type of person, they don't know anything. Don't assume that. Always keep your head on the swivel and never underestimate anybody. All right, never underestimate what someone may know. Never underestimate the amount of power someone may have on the physical level, on the spiritual level. All right, they may know some things mentally, they may know some things spiritually. You don't know. All right, and it's all spiritual at the end of the day. They see that you have a strong spirit. They see you enduring. They see you manifesting. They see you moving through life fast. All right. They see you getting things done. They see you overachieving. And if people don't like that about you, and they want to try to crush that, they want to try to destroy that in you, the one way they have to do that is by coming at your mind. All right. They have to attack your mind. And sometimes there are those who put in a ridiculous effort to try to attack your mind and make you feel bad about yourself. That's what the gang stalking is about. That's what people having slick comments and put downs and all those things. Why do certain people get around you and act a certain way and try to say things that make you feel weird? You have to not feel weird no matter what someone says. If you start to feel weird over what someone says, don't believe it. If you start to internalize it and it's bothering you and you can't let it go and you're thinking about it, that means you kind of believe it. It might be something that you have to work on yourself to where you can totally disregard that as soon as they say something like, you know what, I don't believe that. That's not real to me. You may feel that way, but I'm not making that real to me. I'm not going to feel that way just because that's your opinion. All right. Sometimes we take people's word as the truth. And if you have a mind that when someone says something, you take it in, you internalize it, you personalize it, you attach yourself to it, you become that, you make that who you are, you can reverse that. You don't have to be what people say about you. When someone just because they see something doesn't mean what they see is real. Just because they say something, it doesn't mean what they said is real. You don't have to accept the things that people are trying to get you to accept about yourself. And that's the power of the mind. They're trying to get you to accept the total opposite of who you are. What you are is someone that has the potential to be great. That's the truth. All right. They don't want you to believe in the truth of you. They want you to believe in a lie of you. And a lot of people will try to get you to believe the lies. So that way you don't even feel good enough or feel uplifted enough to go after certain things, to go out in life and be the person that you are. Because it's nothing wrong with being someone who believes in themselves and someone that's great. We all sometimes get that little feeling where it's like, yo, I kind of feel uncomfortable because it's like there's not a lot of people out there like me. I'm different. I feel strongly about myself. I believe in myself. I'm a positive person. It's kind of weird because it's not a lot of people out there like me. And when I go out and be myself, I always get ridiculed. Someone always has something to say. Somebody's always pointing a finger at me. Someone always has a little slick, undercut, negative comment to try to pull me down with. All right, someone's always being passive aggressive or speaking indirectly and trying to take a shot at me, or someone's always trying to throw shade at me. I'm just going to fall back and just kind of like hide in my shell kind of thing. Like, don't fall back. Don't hide in your shell. All right. Your shell is there to protect you. Your aura, your energy is there to protect you, but don't fall back in your energy. All right. Don't fall back. You don't have to be quiet. You don't have to not talk to people. All right. It's wise to pick and choose who you talk to, but don't allow people to make you become a shell of yourself. You just head down, not feeling positive, not being strong, not being confident kind of thing. They want to put you down. They want to try to break your spirit and make you feel bad about who you are and get you to live in a world to where you think that is something wrong with you. And there's not. There's nothing wrong with you for being who you are. You're just different than most people. All right. Most people, unfortunately, they look at things from a negative point of view. They don't look at things from a positive point of view. And when someone like you comes around and they can't grasp the type of mindset that you have, they get negative. All right, they get negative, they get evil because they see certain things in you. They see that you're a positive person, a good person. They see the light. All right, they see that light in you. They see the God in you. And not everybody has the God in them activated. Some people, they didn't choose to activate the God in them. Some people, they chose to stay low key and to fall back because you know what, man, if I act a certain way, people are going to clown me. I won't have friends. You didn't care about any of that. You don't care if people like you. You don't care if people want to be your friend. You don't care if people have something negative to say about you. But on top of that, on not caring, you also have to not believe those things as real. Because when you are constantly hit, it's like it's like your defenses may be down. You may actually start to believe things. And that's why people will say things over and over and over and over again and be negative to you over and over again, because once people say certain things enough, your mind will start to believe it. And that's why every time someone says something, you have to counteract it with something positive. Somebody says something negative, cancel it out, counteract it with something positive. They try to get you to feel bad, cancel it out, immediately shut that down, don't believe it, and focus on something positive. You could tell them that, yeah, whatever, or okay, that's not true, I don't believe that. Or you could just say these things to yourself. All right, somebody says something to you and it makes you feel some type of way. Just tell them the opposite of how you feel about it. Be like, yo, I don't believe that, and I don't believe that. I don't appreciate you talking to me that way. I'm not going to allow you to talk to me that way. If that's what you think about me, then I'm going to not associate with you anymore because I don't have to. I don't have to associate with people who think that way about me. If that's how you think about me, then hey, I'm out. If that's how you feel about me, I don't need to be around you, because that's the vibration they're going to be putting out. And that's why you feel certain ways around certain people, because secretly to themselves they're thinking certain ways about you, and you could pick up on it. You have a sixth sense. You could feel it. All right, you could feel certain things coming from certain people. And that's another reason why you really don't you're not that like out you don't put yourself out there like that, because you could feel that certain people are looking at you a certain kind of way, and it's not a lot of people out there like you. All right, you're a successful person, you're an intuitive person. All right, you probably have like some psychic abilities to where you could almost read people's mind. All right, you can feel how people are thinking and feeling about you. All right, and that makes it hard to be around certain people. It's like, yo, I could feel what you're thinking about me, and if you're a real person and you can't hide it, it's like there's going to be clashing. It's like, yo, I could feel this person is thinking these things about me, and thinking negatively towards me. My vibes are able to pick up on their vibes. And it's like, yo, me and this person shouldn't, like, yo, I don't want to be around this person. And when you give off vibes of like, I don't want to be around you, they're going to start to feel even worse. All right, because you can tell, you could read them, you could read their energy and tell like, this is not someone that whose presence I'm supposed to be in. And when you're positive and you choose to keep it positive, you're probably not going to be saying much to this person when you're around them. And when you're not saying much to them, they're going to get that vibe that, oh, you think you're better, you think you're high and mighty, you think you're this, you think you're that. You just think that you think certain things about you because that's just you. You're a positive person, and you're thinking in a way that's going to move your life in the direction you want to go. And it's not your fault that that upsets other people. If they don't feel that they can do certain things, or if they don't feel good about themselves, that's not your fault. But when you're around them and you have to be in certain environments like work, you have to be in certain environments like a household, you have to be in certain environments like living around certain people, and they get these vibes from you and you get these vibes from them, it's just gonna like just push you away from people. But everyone is not like that. There are going to be some people that you can relate to. There are going to be some people who are on the same page as you. They want better. They believe in themselves. They're focused. All right. There's going to be people like that. And you're going to attract some of them. You're going to attract all the right people for all the right reasons. But don't trip over people who are negative. They're just negative people. And you you have to adjust your mindset to not believe in the things that they say. All right, when you feel different, and when you're able to believe in yourself and other people don't feel as confident and they don't believe in themselves, and when you get around them, it's going to be weird. All right, like if you believe in yourself and know you could do certain things, you're probably like 1 out of 10 every 10 people. And that's how real it is. It's like you're 1 out of every 10 people. It's like 1 out of every 10, maybe even more than 10. But it's like out of one person out of every 10 people actually believes in themselves and believes that things can go right, believes that things will turn out good for them. A lot of people's mindset is negative. A lot of people have a negative mindset. When you get around them, and it's like you don't even have to say anything, your vibe just gives off how you think. And when you think positive, you're going to give off a positive vibe. And a lot of people, unfortunately, their vibe is negative. They don't give off a positive vibe. They're not giving off the vibe that they feel they can win. They feel that things are going to work out. They feel that their life is about to change because of the things that they're putting in their mind. All right, you're motivated, you're moving in the right direction, you see a bright future for yourself. It's like 1 out of every 10 people have a bright future for yourself. You'll be at a job, and there'll be like 20 people there, and you're like the only person that has the type of mindset that you have. And it's like, yo, why is it like me against them kind of thing? It's because your mindset is different. All right, and where you're at mentally is where you're going to be at in life. And that's why you're not a frequency. That's why you're not a frequency match for the other people around you, because you're vibrating on a different level. And you're going to continue to raise your awareness. You're going to continue to raise your consciousness. You're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to get smarter. All right, you're going to continue to pick up more things. And it just is the way it is. All right. And the effort that they put in to try to stop that, That's why. All right, because they see that you're elevating and reaching new levels. All right, and growing. All right, a lot of people don't grow. A lot of people do not grow. If you're a person who grows, you might be the only person in your whole entire area that's growing. All right, it's probably like you and maybe 10 to 15 other people in that whole entire area. All right. You notice that when you get around people, when you see certain people, they still have the same mindset. Their physical appearance may change. May get a new this, may get a new that. They might move up in life, but their mindset is still the same. All right. And you notice that change in yourself, and you notice that other people may not be changing. All right. So, continue to work on yourself. Continue to stand tall. All right. Continue to keep your mindset. Don't allow people to change how you feel about you. You may be around some negative people. Their mindset may be in the dirt. All right, you might have your head in the clouds. They may have their head in the dirt. It is what it is. Don't walk on eggshells and feel it's something you need to change or not do or stop doing to please other people. Don't feel like that. You got to be who you are. That's who you were made to be. That's how you got to live your life. All right. And if you have to be positive all by yourself and away from other people, that's what you do. Or you don't outwardly, spread your positivity and your peace and all joy and all these things around these people, because they're definitely going to attack it, kill it, and shoot it down. But you keep as much of yourself to yourself as you can. And that's why you find yourself not wanting to be around much people, because most people just don't feel like that. And it's like you don't want to stop being who you are just to be around others. I'm not turning myself down or turning myself off or dumbing myself down or dimming my light. I'm trying to be around other people who are shining. And if certain people aren't shining, then I just can't be around you. That means we're not a vibrational match. We're not of the same tribe. I'm not supposed to be in your presence. And I'm not supposed to be around you. You're not supposed to be around me. But in certain environments, you can't control that. So if you have to be silent, hey, if you have to not talk to people, hey, if it's better for you to keep your mouth shut and keep your mouth closed and just, be aware, hey. And the thing is, they'll feel some type of way about that. It's like, yo, so-and-so's not talking and not saying nothing to us. It's because they're too negative. Why would they? The moment they open their mouth and say something, they're going to get clowned or put down or have something said to them. And then these people will, they want to try to get you into some type of argument over that stuff. It's like, I'm not getting into an argument with you over who I am. I'm not beefing with you over who I am and who you aren't. That's dumb. That shows a lack of intelligence, not being able to accept people for who they are. Certain people just don't do that. And we all have that, problems from time to time. It's difficult to accept people for who they are, but it's like you are the type of person that will deal with that mentally. That's an internal conflict for you. Okay, I don't accept this person. I'm not going to make it hard for them to live or be around me because of it. It's something that I have to work on. It shows a character flaw in me that I have to change, so that way I can become a better person, because I shouldn't be looking down on people, or I shouldn't be, judging people or feeling negative towards people just because of who they are. It is what it is. All right. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. You came out triumphant. You're a winner. If you watched the video up until this point, you're triumphant. You won. You're going to keep winning. You're going to keep being successful. All right. I still got my wristbands. Holla at me if you need one. Hit me in the email for the details, and I'll get one out to you just like it's retail. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.